Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I want to share with you some lip swatches. So I'm going to be trying these liquid lipsticks on and I'll also swatch them on my arm as well for you. And the product that I'm talking about is the Morphe liquid lipstick, and they look, well, they come in a box like this. Now I purchased mine from beautybay.com and they were originally £10.50 each. They then were reduced by 40% to £6.30. Now, I had actually looked at these before and I hesitated because I didn't really know obviously what they were like. I've looked at a lot of YouTube videos and I just thought for £10.50 they seemed to be very expensive for one liquid lipstick. You know, when I can get the NYX liquid lipsticks for £7 here in the UK. So I held off purchasing and I then saw that Beauty Bay had reduced them by 40% to £6.30, and to be honest, I didn't hesitate anymore because I thought £6.30, they're obviously less than the NYX liquid lipsticks, and yes, I could, you know, warrant that gamble. So I picked up 2, 4, 6, 7 of them, the 7 shades that I thought I would enjoy. And yeah, what I want to do for you today is swatch them, like I say, so try them on my lips and also swatch them on my arm. Now you receive 5 grams or 0.17 ounce for, you know, that price, £6.30 or £10.50 if obviously you've already purchased them or the sale is not ongoing, although I have checked and at the time of me filming this, which is Monday, these are still available and on that offer. I know that some of the shades are not available, so I apologise obviously for that, but I've only just received them and I'm trying to get the video up, or I try and get my videos up as quickly as I can when there are offers. So the first shade is called Virgin, and the tube actually looks like this. So you have Morphe across there. They just look like a regular tube. You've got the black lid, and on the back it says apply your favourite Morphe shade for a bulletproof kiss. So when you unscrew the lid, there is a doe foot applicator. It's not flat, it is a regular doe foot applicator. And yeah, so this is, like I say, Virgin. It looks like a gorgeous pinky peach nude liquid lipstick. So I'll just swatch it on my arm for you first of all. So there it is. So it looks like a gorgeous everyday nude, and I'm just going to apply this now on my lip or lips. I've got a mirror here as always, so I will be looking down. Also, they have a really gorgeous scent. It's very reminiscent of the MAC lipsticks, but it's a little bit sweeter than that. It really is a pleasant smell. Now the product glides on. It's not what I would say extremely moussey, but I would say that there is a slight hint of moussiness. It's not as moussey as I would say the NYX liquid lipsticks. But yeah, they glide on really, really gorgeous. I absolutely love this shade. This is the only one that I've actually tried on before. I was wearing it in a video a couple of days ago and did mention that I was going to be, applying these today. Now it looks like that. It's a gorgeous peach. It's got a little bit of pink to it, but mostly it is a peachy nude with, like I say, a little bit of pink. They dry down very, very quickly, and it dries down very, very nicely to, I would say, a nice powdered finish. There's no stickiness at all. yeah, and I really like this shade. So like I say, that one is Virgin. Now I'm going to remove this with the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. Like I say, these have dried down incredibly quickly, so I find that this is the only product that really removes liquid lipsticks, you know, like a wipe, and I don't want to drag the lip. They do last incredibly a long time. Like I say, I have worn this one, and because I wanted to test it, because I wanted to also share with you my first initial thoughts. They wear incredibly well, and I didn't have to reapply it. It, you know, lasted all day. So I'm just going to remove this one now. So that cleansing water, the micellar cleansing water, really does remove that very well. Now, as usual, I'm going to use the foundation brush that I've used today just to make my lips look normal again. So that was Virgin, and also I like that for a nice base. The next one that I picked up was Brunch. So the remainder of these, the remaining 6 liquid lipsticks, I've not tried them at all. So this is Brunch, and it looks more peach, even more peachy. So I'm very excited to try this one. So that's the swatch of Brunch. So again, I'll just pop this one on. So there's Brunch. That is absolutely gorgeous. Really pretty colour. Gorgeous. Now usually I actually stay away from this kind of colour, but I thought, because obviously there was a reduction in price, I went for a few shades. There's a couple in here actually, this one is included, that I wouldn't ordinarily purchase if they were £10.50, but like I say, there is that reduction. So, you know, I just thought that warranted a, you know, a gamble. But I really love this. Again, it has dried incredibly quickly, and it has dried down to a lovely powdered finish, which is what I like. So again, I'm just going to remove Brunch. Really pretty, that one. So again, I'll just pat that down. And the next one is called Schoolgirl. So this one looks like this, really pretty pink colour, and of course I've gone with the lightest and we'll be moving up to the darkest. So I'll just do the arm swatch first of all. So that one there, let me just put that applicator away. So that one there is Schoolgirl. Okay. So that is Schoolgirl. That is a beautiful colour. It's actually deeper than I thought it would be. I thought Schoolgirl was more of a like a pink, a very light pink, but nonetheless that is gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Love that. So that one is Schoolgirl. So again, I'm just getting my my cotton wool pad. So again, I will just pat that down. And the next one is called Vanity. And this one looks like that. This one from the swatch looks like a mauvey pink shade. Absolutely gorgeous. So again, I'll just try this one on. I think this is definitely going to be a favourite. Oh yeah, I love this one. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, this one is Vanity, which is that one there. That is gorgeous. In fact, I hesitated about this one, so I'm really, really pleased that I picked this one up. So again, I'll just remove this one and we'll move on to the next one. So that one was Vanity. This one is, the next one is Sasha, and this is another one of the gambles. So Brunch was the first gamble. This one is definitely, well, it's very similar to Vanity, but it is even more like, it has that more grey tone to it. And like I say, because these were reduced, it was definitely worth the gamble. So just try this one on. Now, that's not a very good, I think I've gone over on the lips, but anyway, you get the idea with the shade. Now, I must admit that I really like this shade. I don't think I've got the right makeup on for this shade, but actually I really, really like it. I think it will look stunning for autumn. Again, it's drying down very, very quickly. Yeah, love that. And that was definitely worth the gamble. I love how they look on the lip. They really look like a lovely powdered finish, which is exactly what I like from a liquid lipstick. So that one was, I've even forgotten the name of that one, Sasha, that one. So again, I'll just remove that one. I definitely have made a mess with taking that one off. So 2 left. So the next one is called Unsettled, and this one is a colour like this. So it's a deeper pink, more like a fuchsia. So that one swatches like that. And let's see what this one looks like on. So that one is Unsettled. That is a gorgeous pink. I love that. So that's Unsettled. Very, very pretty. Really, really lovely. Love that one. So again, just remove that. And then the very last one is called Suspect. Obviously there is a number more within the range, but I picked up just the ones that I thought would suit me. There were a lot of reds and there were like blues and things like that, but I knew that I wouldn't wear them, so I just thought it's pointless to purchase. Okay, so I'll just try on Suspect. And there is Suspect. So this is it's a really, really beautiful, it's actually darker or deeper than what I thought it would be. But actually it is a very, very nice colour. I don't think that the colours on the boxes necessarily match how they, you know, the colour that they appear on the lip. So that is Suspect from the box. And yeah, I'm not sure. I think the colour's a little bit, well, it is definitely off, you know, compared to what's on my lips, but it's nonetheless a beautiful colour. I love how they dry down. I really, really think that the colour ranges are very nice. I think Vanity has to be my favourite, as well as Virgin and Brunch. Yeah. I really, really love the formulation of these, and I think for £6.30 you can definitely warrant a gamble to pick up a few of these, because I really do think £10.50, little bit expensive for a liquid lipstick, especially from a relatively inexpensive brand. And what I mean by that is their palettes are about, what are they? They range from £19 to £24, depending on which site you purchase from and which palette you're purchasing as well. And I think to have a liquid lipstick at £10.50 each, when a whole palette is you know, double the price, I just think that that is a little bit expensive. But for £6.30, definitely worth the price. Love that. So yeah, that's my try on and my swatches and my initial thoughts regarding the Morphe liquid lipsticks. I'm so pleased that here in the UK we are now getting a lot of products, you know, from America that we used to not be able to actually pick up, but now we can. And you know, thankfully sites like beautybay.com are, you know, allowing us to pick up those products. And yeah, I really like the discount as well. So I hope that helped if you are looking to pick up some of these. Like I say, they are from beautybay.com, and as usual I will list and link everything that I've shown here today, so that if you want to make a purchase you can do so. I have also recently had a few queries and questions about the makeup that I'm wearing. All the makeup that I wear, obviously what I talk about is listed first, but underneath that I list every single piece of makeup that I'm actually wearing, because I know that a lot of people are interested in that. So I list that all down below as well. So yeah, thumbs up if you found that helpful or you enjoyed that, or of course if you just want to support me, and subscribe to watch further videos and tutorials. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time, thank you. Bye.